You have now tuned in to another episode of the Rap Box. Now we be doing this live. It ain't no editing, ain't no cuttings. What you see is what you get. Somebody mess up, nigga, whatever.
I ain't even shade, man.
Now this segment today that we got for the first time, a new segment on the Rap Box, Negative's Rants. He got some rants for you. Now what I'm gonna ask you today, Negative, is what do you think about the radio's interpretation of good rap and hip hop?
All right, here we go. Ding! Round one. The radio doesn't play any good rap. I mean, good hip hop. Maybe they play rap music, but there is no hip hop on commercial radio in this day and age, in my opinion. Now, this is my opinion. So for those who got something to say, I could give a fuck less because this is how I feel. There's nothing on the radio in no area here, and not just Michigan and Detroit or whatever. East Coast, Philly, Boston, New York, West Coast, wherever, nowhere. All radio is pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, ran by Clear Channel, and it's, corporate driven bullshit. So you don't hear hip hop on the radio.
So what's your, if you had to pick your favorite artist that's on the radio, who would it be?
I have none.
Okay, let me ask you a reverse question of that question. People would usually ask, what's your favorite artist on the radio? What's your number one dislike artist on the radio today?
I don't listen to radio, so I couldn't even name them. Maybe.
Well, your number one dislike artist, even if you could think of.
I don't know. What's
who
that?
Do you know?
Song?
Even if you know the song.
I don't know the song.
Your number one song you just dislike the most out of all the songs you heard.
I don't know. They know better. They know whatever the fuck this shit is. No flex zone. No flex zone or some shit. I don't know. I mean, it's probably people who watch this be like, motherfucker, that's such and such. The hell you your old ass talking about? Nigga, what the fuck is your ass talking about? I mean, shit, I don't listen to that bullshit. So, they got their lane or whatever, got mine. But I don't listen to anything on any radio station. Some people have that satellite stuff, that's cool, but I don't listen to nothing on the radio. Zero. I mean, I can't remember the last time I listened to radio. The last time I probably listened to radio, like faithfully, meaning, you was checking it out, was when the Wizard was on, 98, and maybe, I think it was 96.3, they used to have Reggie Hot Mix and Tune Up Mechanic. They had the Hip Hop Explosion. But that's like early 90s. Early to mid 90s. So I stopped once them two shows. Billy T with the basement tapes. Billy T with the basement tapes and the Rap Blast on 98.
What about the beats?
The beats to what?
What about the beats today that you're hearing?
Trash. Every last one of them. This is Negative Rant, so you want me to be honest or you want me to be politically correct? To me, hip hop production, it's not even hip hop. The production in the commercial driven world, to me, is awful. There are no drums left in hip-hop. And if they are, they come in from them computer programs. That shit is garbage. To me, I'm going to keep saying to me. If you guys like them, that's your business. That's fine. That shit is trash to me. They have no weight to them. And when if it is banging, it's just bass. It's just bass, same tempo at about 88 point something or maybe 90 point something. That shit is no change up. The tempos are the same. Nobody's sampling or digging. I can understand a part of that because there's the sample clearances. But I'm talking about for them cats that don't have barcodes on your albums. There's no reason for you not to be sampling or digging for something. One of the mottos I got, or I try to say Rhyme Clinic might have, but maybe Perfect Eclipse don't share this thought. If it ain't boom bap, we won't rap. I'm not rapping to that shit if it's not a boom bap track. It's not. That shit's trash to me. I never was, you got different forms of hip-hop production.
So what about the clones?
Huh?
I'm just going to throw things out here. It's Negative's Rants. It's the Rap Box once again. What about their clothes, nigga?
Like,
What about the
the
clothing of
clothes,
today?
man. Lord,
The attire.
I don't know
What
if
do
we
you
got
what do
enough
you
time for these rants.
what do you think
man.
about the attire of
Okay,
today?
man. Y'all want me to
The
hear it out.
rappers' attire.
I'm gonna
What
get
do
on the
you?
rappers' attires. But I just want to finish with the drum thing. The production, you know, mostly in hip hop, you had like maybe about 5 to 6 forms: G funk, boom bap, crunk, hyphy, snap, chopped and screwed. You know, chopped and screwed and crunk from the south, G funk from the west, boom bap really more from the east. You know what I'm saying? Those were cool and whatever. It's just I'm more into the boom bap sound. That's just what hip hop started with, and that's just what I am.
So now the
But the
clothes.
clothes, okay, the clothes, get out of here, man. Niggas is wearing tight ass fitted clothes. Niggas not only with that skinny jean shit, but that straight leg shit. Niggas think because it's straight leg that's better. It's not better. That shit whack. And I know a couple people that's my age to be like, well, nigga, we ain't 18 and 20 no more. I ain't wearing no baggy ass jeans. Okay, well that's you, but I'm not wearing no fucking tight ass pants or straight leg. You look like fags. That's just how I feel. You know, some people looking at this be like, nigga, you look like some old man with big ass hoodie on, beard all nappy, whatever, whatever. Hey, that's your opinion. You ask me, I'm telling you. The tight ass clothes, man. And then what killed me, niggas talk tough with that shit on. Talking tough with a medium sized sweater. And making songs talking all this big and bad shit when your clothes is fitted. You know what I'm saying?
So what about their lyrics? What about the lyrics of today? Was broadcast as hip hop? Is what I'm speaking
More
of.
garbage. More trash. See, people always say what's wrong with hip hop today. They say the content. It's not just the content. It's everything you asking me now. It's, in my opinion, it's more the production. The beats is the first thing. That's the problem. That shit is garbage. The lyrics, though, it's the same thing. Everybody's talking the same drug killing bullshit. And at a time when black lives are being constantly uh, just taken for nothing by these police out here, and all these cats is talking this tough shit. But when it's time to talk about these cops or whatever, they're cowards. You know, everybody quick to, I'm gonna pull a gun out and blow your head off, nigga, for this cheddar. I'm getting this cream, this money, this guap. Yeah, but then when the motherfucker cop come, you ain't gonna do shit. You don't talk that same shit out there in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk real tough, ready to beat somebody down in some tight ass jeans, but then you go out here and let a motherfucker call you a nigga or something, or any other derogatory term, and then you ain't gonna do nothing. You say you ain't gonna do shit. Like the cop come up to you and say some shit like that, you ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. Now I know somebody say, well, you ain't gonna do nothing either. And that's the problem we got now. That's the problem we got now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And that's how they lip it now. I don't know, man.
Negatives rants.
It's my rants, man. It's my rants.
So what about Serato DJs that try to battle with Serato? The
Yeah,
ones,
man.
specifically the ones that actually use the buttons to do cuts, maybe, or to just to cheat.
That's some more bullshit. You know, we talked about that in one of the Rap Blast segments when you was interviewing me about the DJ stuff. Um, how the hell you go battle? I understand you using it for studio purposes or for a show or party. Fine, fine, fine.
Would you
Get
battle
get
a Serato
get off
DJ?
of that. Let's get off of that. Everybody want, well, I'm not about to carry. Fine, you're not gonna carry the crates. Get off of that. We're not talking that. We talking about DJ battle and a real battle.
So
Not none
would
of
you
this.
battle a Serato DJ?
Mm, I want to say no, but I would. I would probably try to do it where I would show you like you should be using vinyl. You know how you go battle using Serato by pushing buttons and having cue points. I mean, how fair is that? I don't get that. A lot of times they DJs try to run with, well, I'm still scratching. I still got to know how to cut, or I still got to know how to juggle. That's true. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you into changing records for transitions. Whereas before, when you had vinyl, you had to, mark your record or know how to find it in the grooves, for your point or wherever you're trying to drop the needle at. With Serato, you don't have to worry about that. You have no pressure. Even if you at the most nervous in a DJ battle when you use the Serato, you can manage to take your hand and hit the button that has your cue point. Whereas if somebody is using needle drops or has their record marked, they have to worry about, their hand shaking, they trembling, or they sweat, not finding the groove, not getting the needle on the right mark where it's marked at. The pressure, the crowd is yelling, the music is loud, you tense, yeah. That's the facade of the battle, so make it a battle, a closed up battle. All this old The other thing, I'm gonna videotape my battle, and then I'm gonna put it on the internet, and I'm gonna battle the next guy. Well, who can't edit that? Who can't, take scenes that was good and put all the good scenes and get rid of the bad stuff? How do we know where you messed up at? You just filmed it. That's how fair is that? I understand if you're doing that to do something with somebody across town or whatever, but at some point you might have to physically go to that battle and battle, as opposed to recording it.
So that's gonna end today's segment of Negatives Rant. Now, as usual, we're gonna end this out in Negatives Rant out with the final comment, which will be given with the negative rant.
And the final comment is
So the last negative thing you have to say here, negative.
fuck all y'all. Nah.
Negative says, that's what we'll call it, negative says, right here live on the rap box.
Hey man, it is what
Negative
it is.
says. We're going to end it with negative says. What does negative say?
It is what it is. If you don't, it's my opinion. You don't have to take it or leave it. I'm not saying nobody right or wrong. This is just how I feel. So if you can't respect my reason of just expressing myself, fuck you. I could give a fuck less. And that's what negative says.
And that's what negative says. We're going to end it out.
That's how that works.
How we brought it in.
Do it.
A little bit of onyx. Once again, this is the Rap Box. Thank y'all for tuning in.
You think you're gonna live forever? No. Look, everything that's born must die. See? Life is stupid. Now stop fucking wasting time and do it! Do it now! South Suicide Queens.